In this video, we are going to talk about 10 most dangerous prison inmates in the world. So before starting this video, please like this video, and subscribe to our channel for the future updates. The world is a bleak place filled with strange people. These are persons who committed horrible crimes and went on to murder a large number of people before the law caught up with them. Prisons are notorious for being a frightening place, not just because of the harsh conditions in which convicts are held, but also because of the inmates themselves. Here are some of history's most dangerous detainees. Here are the 10 most dangerous prison inmates in the world. So let's start. Number 10. Mary Mallon. She is also known as Typhoid Mary, and she is known to have infected 51 people. 3 of them died as a result of their afflictions. Mary continued to work as a domestic worker and cooked for people while carrying a highly contagious bacteria that caused typhoid fever. As a result, many people became infected. Treatment for a disease like typhoid in medical facilities was exceedingly inefficient. Mallon lived the past 23 years of her life as a virtual prisoner in strict seclusion, allegedly knowing about her disease before infecting hundreds. Number 9. The Eyeball Man. An Anchorage police officer was shot and killed by a man nicknamed Eyeball because of a tattoo that blackened the white area of his right eye. In Anchorage Superior Court on Friday, Jason Barnum was sentenced to 22 years in jail. According to KTUU, the 30-year-old pleaded guilty to attempted murder in the first degree, burglary in the first degree, and felony in possession of a weapon in the third degree. Police were investigating residential burglaries and automobile thefts when the incident occurred. Barnum opened fire from a bathroom while officers were examining a hotel in 2012. 2 cops returned fire, hitting Barnum in the arm and injuring one of them. Barnum eventually admitted to conducting burglaries and thefts to support his heroin addiction. Number 8. The Red Ripper. Andrei Romanovich Chikatilo, the 16th of October 1936 to the 14th of February 1994, also known as the Butcher of Rostov, the Red Ripper, and the Rostov Ripper, was a Soviet serial killer who sexually assaulted, murdered, and mutilated at least 52 women and children in the Russian SFSR, the Ukrainian SSR, and the Uzbek SSR between 1978 and 1990. In April 1992, Chikatilo confessed to 56 killings and was tried for 53 of them. In October 1992, he was found guilty and condemned to death for 52 murders, while the Russian Supreme Court determined in 1993 that there was insufficient evidence to convict him in 9 of the murders. In February 1994, Chikatilo was sentenced to death. Number 7. Aileen Wuornos. Aileen Carol Lee Wuornos, February 29, 1956 to October 9, 2002, was an American serial killer and sex worker who shot 7 men at point-blank range in Florida in 1989 and 1990. Wuornos claimed that her assailants raped or attempted to rape her while she was seeking sex, and that all of the homicides were done in self-defense. She was found guilty of 6 murders and condemned to death by lethal injection on October 9, 2002. Number 6. John Wayne Gacy, a real-life Pennywise clown. You've probably heard of the 2017 Hollywood film IT, which is based on the true story of John Wayne Gacy. Gacy began his career as a clown, entertaining youngsters and raising funds for charity. Pogo the Clown was his moniker. However, a ruthless criminal lurked beneath this brightly colored clown persona. Gacy was a torturer and a rapist. Between January 1972 and late 1978, he was convicted of murdering 33 teenage boys and young men. In late 1994, he was put to death via lethal injection. Number 5. Rodney Alcala. In addition to his death sentence in California for 5 murders committed between 1977 and 1979, Rodney James Alcala was sentenced to life in prison for 2 crimes committed in New York between 1971 and 1977. No one knows how many people were killed by Alcala. Alcala took over 1,000 photos of women, children, and boys, many in sexually explicit situations. One of his images of a woman was identified as the victim in 2016. Alcala is known to have assaulted 1 other photographic subject, and authorities believe there may be others. Number 4. Dennis Rader aka BTK. BTK stands for, bind 'em, torture 'em, kill 'em. He was one of America's most notorious serial killers. Every victim he tortured had an elaborate photoshoot session that he kept in a secret basement. When he first attacked the Otero family in 1974, he reportedly didn't know how to kill them and tortured them to death. After his first murder, he killed roughly 10 individuals. In 2005, BTK was convicted and sentenced for each death, and he confessed in a terrifying video. Awaiting his demise in solitary detention. Number 3. The Nithari Killers. Last year, serial killer Maninder Singh Pandar and his domestic worker Surinder Kohli were sentenced to death in connection with one of the Nithari killings' 16 murder cases. The Nithari killings were discovered when 8 skeleton remains of children were discovered in a residential drain in Nithari, Noida. Cannibalism, pedophilia, and rape have all been accused, as well as organ trafficking. Number 2. Shashikala Ramesh Patankar, baby. One woman, Shashikala Ramesh Patankar, realized the easy money that came with selling drugs. She quit her job as a milkmaid and quickly became a part of Mumbai's famed drug trade. She amassed property worth over 100 crore rupees as a result of her drug peddling for nearly a decade. The Mumbai police finally apprehended baby Patankar in 2015. Number 1. Richard Lee McNair. Richard Lee McNair, born December 19, 1958, is a convicted murderer who is noted for eluding arrest. During a bungled heist in 1987, McNair killed one man and shot another 4 times. For these acts, as well as fleeing from jail, he is currently serving 2 life sentences. McNair escaped 3 times from 3 different facilities after his incarceration, utilizing varied inventive tactics each time. He used lip balm to get out of a pair of handcuffs on his first attempt. He crawled through a ventilation duct a second time to get away. In April 2006, he shipped himself out of a federal prison in a crate and successfully convinced a police officer that he was not the prison escapee but rather a runner. What do you think of our list? Which thing do you like from above list? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoy this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.